is a lovely fall feeling day. I don't know, but it feels like fall. It's a little bit hot. Like, the sun is like really starting to come out now. So like, it's starting to get hot. But like, the wind is blowing. You can hear, like, I have my windows down. And I can hear the trees rustling. And it's just, that wind is blowing and it feels like fall. It is, oh, so nice. So I have to apologize because I was not able to I was not able to record the video that I wanted to make last night, which is fine. I'm not too worried about it. Because it's in my brain that I need to record it. But Align was supposed to get on and record with the group, and I don't know what happened, but for some reason they ended up not doing it. Some type of miscommunication somewhere. Although half of these people do live in Florida, and I know that there's, you know, the hurricane that's, you know, supposed to hit today sometime, I believe. I'm not even sure what the name of it is. I want to say Francine, but I don't even think that's it. But anyhow, so they could have been trying to prepare for that, which is why they did it. So yeah. So anyhow, we were getting the mic, trying to figure out where to put the mic and how we're going to have it set up and everything to make sure that it worked with the Xbox, or his Xbox. And so that took us a little bit, and then by the time we got it all situated, that's when he realized that nobody was going to get on and all of that. So we ended up not doing that. So I spent the time that I would be recording trying to help him set up the mic for him to record. But we got it figured out. It's a little bit of a pain in the butt. Apparently this mic will only work if it is plugged into some type of computer, laptop, or in the instructions it actually specifically says PS4 or PS5. In parentheses, except Xbox. So he can plug it into the Xbox, but, and you can hear it, but it's very low. Even if it's like extremely, like, it's maxed out, you still can't hear it. So we have to kind of rearrange everything a little bit. That way it can stay plugged into the computer and stuff like that. So there's that. Also, there's really not really a good place to actually put the mic because of how the mic clamp is designed. There's really nowhere for us to put it. We thought we could hook it onto other things over there by where he sits, but not really. Like, it just doesn't work. So I don't know exactly what we're gonna do with that. Honestly, it probably wouldn't be a bad idea to like try to build something. I'm gonna have to talk to him, because whatever we do is gonna have to be heavy enough to where it doesn't like tip over. So I'm gonna try to like look online to see if I can get an idea on like kind of what I'm thinking, and seeing if maybe we can build it, or maybe if we find something that we know will work, we can just buy it. He does know that he is gonna have to buy another cord because of how we have to plug it into the computer, and then with it being plugged into the computer, and then he has the cord that he normally uses to plug the controller up to the Xbox. He has to put that somewhere else now, and so he has to use another cord, a short cord, to put the controller up to the Xbox. And so if he was to record last night, he would have had to either stand up or sit in our little folding chair in the middle of the floor. Which is not entirely going to be comfortable for him. So, and that might be something that he has to do for a time being until we can figure out, what we're like, try to find some type of stand or something to attach the mic to, because where he would have to sit, that little island comes out right there where y'all sit a lot. So we could always clamp it onto that and do it that way. We're just trying to keep it to where he doesn't have to sit in a metal folding chair, because that's gonna get kind of uncomfortable. So I'm gonna have to try to figure something out on that. So but anyhow, either tonight or even tomorrow, I will have to, I'll not have to, but I'm going to record and everything. And I'm going to show you guys the setup. I'm going to actually show you guys the mic and all of that. It's really, really cool. It is so cool that the kids absolutely love it, to where Caleb got up this morning and went and sat at the table and actually was messing with it and actually had it loosened up to where the mic was actually falling over. And if it would have fallen over, it would have went one or two ways. It would either ended up falling on the floor, which could have actually broken the mic, or it could have went the other way and could have punctured a hole in our computer. So we had an extremely long talk about that this morning. Yeah. So what I'm thinking about doing is, where I have it at now, I have it attached to the table, like by where I normally sit when I record with you guys. And it's right there by the screen, like when it's not in use. And so the boom is right in front of the screen. And so with that, I'm like, okay, so we might need to do something different. So what I'm thinking about doing is actually putting it on the other side, where nobody really sits, because me and Aline sit our backpacks right there. So I'm thinking about putting it on that side and just having it come across the table, which is fine. And then when it's not in use, of course, I can have it, stand up to where it's not going to hit the screen. If something was to happen or the house was to shake really bad, it's not going to hit the screen and do any type of damage to the screen of the computer. So I'll end up doing that. And actually, I was kind of playing with it this morning, and it's kind of really close. So I feel like I'm like, eh. So I think putting it on the opposite side of the table will actually end up being a little bit easier and might actually look a little bit better, like when I'm recording. And I mean, I sit where I sit because, there's a good place to put the camera and everything. It's higher up. And so, but I'm wondering if I was to try to build something just simple, which is something that I was kind of wanting to do anyhow, but like where our little dressers are, because y'all know they're the little plastic ones that you can get from Walmart, those little storage, 3-tier storage dresser thingies. Well, what I had originally wanted to do was I was wanting to take those pallets apart and build just 4 legs and a top and just have it over the top of it. That way, because it's plastic, the top of it is plastic, and then like on the lines, where he sits his drink, it's kind of, the middle's kind of bowed in a little bit. And so like my thought was that if I made it out of wood, there would be something solid there and it wouldn't bow in. He wouldn't have to worry about knocking it over. And my thinking now is the fact that if I did that, I could even make it a little bit taller to where I could set my camera on it. And then we could even attach the camera to it. Sorry, we could attach the mic to it. Sorry, there was an ant crawling and I'm making sure it doesn't come in. You know, we could attach the mic to it and all of that kind of stuff. So I might end up doing something simple like that. We'll just have to buy the wood and screw it all together. So, but something just kind of simple like that, it might end up being what we're doing. And it's not going to take up that much room. But that's probably going to be something I would have to take on myself and do. Because Alina is going to be like, no, it's going to be too much work. Even though he knows it'll be better, he's just not going to want to do it. So that'll probably end up being like a project that is going to end up falling on me. So I'm going to have to make sure it gets done. So, and I can make one for either side. Because I would like to be able to sit on the couch and talk to you guys. You know, and it would kind of fit better because this is called Chris's Couch Corner. So, and normally where I sit on the couch, I normally sit kind of in the corner and I face the kitchen and I face the kids' room. So, you know, it would kind of fit better with the title of the channel, you know? I mean, yeah. So, but it is what it is. So, sorry, that was kind of rambling, but I'm just trying to talking to you guys, like, just kind of record it. It helps me kind of think through some of these things and some of these ideas. So, y'all get a lot of my rambling. So, but you guys help me figure it out in the end. And if, of course, if y'all have any suggestions, put them down in the comments and let me know what y'all think. Y'all may already have something like that y'all bought to where I can buy it instead of having to build it, if it's cheaper. So there's that. So with that being said, we are off and we will talk to you guys next time.